perform the national anthem. The groundbreaking we just had. On behalf of my colleagues.
Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, President of the African Development Bank (AfDB), says implementing Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zones (SAPZs) will reduce food imports, create jobs and strengthen the Naira. Adesina stated this in Calabar during the groundbreaking of the SAPZ project in Cross River. He added that SAPZs would provide the infrastructure and platform to process food and farm products locally. Adesina commended the federal government for its commitment and political will under President Bola Tinubu, which he said had driven the SAPZ rollout. He praised Vice President Kashim Shettima, calling him a rainmaker for his consistent support.
By taking advantage of the Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zones, Nigeria would now have the infrastructure and industrial platform to transform all its food and agricultural commodities. What a day we are celebrating today. The Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zones will reduce food imports, conserve foreign exchange, expand local production and processing of food and agricultural commodities, strengthen the Naira, and attract significant private investment in agricultural value chains. The SAPZs will also revive and transform rural economies and create millions of jobs. We are on a journey of good news across Nigeria. It is indeed the beginning of a new dawn. The Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zones is bringing good news to Nigeria, state governments and local governments. Good news to farmers, agribusinesses, and all rural areas of Nigeria. Good news of jobs, wealth, and prosperity with agriculture as a business. I wish to commend the federal government of Nigeria under the able leadership of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the strategic partnership that we have together with the African Development Bank for the development of these agro-industrial processing zones in Nigeria. The presence of His Excellency, my dear brother, Vice President Kashim Shettima here is a clear testimony to the vision and the strong support that the federal government of Nigeria attaches to the Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zones. And I'd like to especially Your Excellency Vice President, Mr. Vice President, you have been there. You have been the promoter. You have been the facilitator. You have been the one that has given a lot of impetus behind this. Please give it up to the Vice President.
Cross River Governor Senator Basi Otu restated his commitment to harnessing the state's agricultural potential for job creation and economic growth.
This paradigm shift from non-renewable to renewable resource base also holds the key to the prosperity of many nations. Hence, an imperative to join the League of Subnationals in Nigeria that adopts agriculture as the mainstay of its economy. For us in Cross River State, the establishment of a cluster of smallholders farmers in staples and cash crops such as rice, cassava, millet, cocoa, oil palm, etc. across the state is the right step towards the agro-industrial revolution. Besides, the farmers are engaged in mechanized agriculture.
Vice President Shettima reaffirmed the government's commitment to policies that would ensure food security, growth, and inclusive development. The SAPZ program is led by the AfDB in partnership with the Islamic Development Bank, the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, and the Nigerian government.
It's a commitment from the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. SAPZ has been classified as a priority program in our case to attain food security in Nigeria. Furthermore, it is receiving the policy backing to be institutionalized as an agency of government that will provide an enabling environment to industrialize agriculture across the 36 states of the country. And there is no better time than now for the federal and state governments, development partners, private sector stakeholders, and our communities to work hand in hand to guarantee the success of the SAPZ project in Cross River State.